addressing the journalist, Commander Honourable Rinsola Abiola Gbenga in a public lecture with the theme reclaiming Nigeria the role of responsible citizenship in securing our nation amidst emerging threats. Call on citizens to support government and security agencies in the fight against insecurity in the country, because government and security agencies cannot do it alone.
We are having a public lecture on citizen and security. We observe that a lot of Nigerian citizens have left security in the hands of government and security agencies alone. And we feel as an organization there is need for us to begin to sensitize and conscientize citizens on their responsibility to the country and even to themselves. That security, it is a collective responsibility and should not be left in the hands of government alone and in the hands of security agencies. So we should begin to see it as our responsibility. Today is a public lecture and it is targeted at sensitizing citizens on their rights, to collaborate, and when they see something, to say something, especially that has to do with security issues around our environment. Yes, if you look at the country presently, probably because of the economic situation or thereabouts, a lot of young people are running away from volunteerism, and there is need for us to bring back that culture of volunteerism into our youth. From our own part, as a volunteer organization, we are going back to primary school and secondary school to ensure that we catch our pupils and students young by inculcating in them the values of patriotism and the values of good citizen. So we have already mapped out strategies to ensure that in every public primary and secondary school we have manual be reintroduced back, and not only to reintroduce them and be teaching them the values of patriotism, we equally want to go into offering that security service to our schools. Our schools are vulnerable, and we equally hold our people's and our students' responsibility to protect them. And we are doing it in collaboration with the Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies.
Speaking at the event, special assistance to President on citizens and leadership, Honourable Rinsola Abiola commends the commander of the organization, National Commander Adedamola Gbenga, and other national and state leaders for the effort they have put in the organization, noting that Manowo volunteer organization, adding that there is no better time to have this conversation like this, reclaiming our country and proposing key citizenship value amongst our people, most especially the young ones.
I would want to very heartily commend the national commandant for the effort that has been put into planning this. I'm very aware that the Mano organization is a voluntary organization, so this is a very impressive step to take, in my opinion, and I can only wish him more successes throughout his tenure of leadership, along with other national leaders and state leaders of the Man O' War organization as well. The topic for today is very timely: the need to reclaim our country and the need to also ensure that we promote key citizenship values among our people, especially our young people, as they are the next generation of this country. So I would say events of this sort are very timely, very useful for us as we strive to build a nation that all of us can be proud of. And I would certainly want to encourage the Mano organization to carry on with their efforts to properly engage citizens and to have events of this sort, even at the subnational level as well. And I'm also quite hopeful that I'm able to support subsequent engagements, as engagements of this sort are usually very impactful.
Musa Khalid, representative of Director General, Citizens and Leadership Center, said it is discovered that discipline amongst our youth is at a lower aim, which is the basic reason of this gathering, to promote the spirit of patriotism among Nigerians, where Nigerians does not think of what the country can do for them, but how they can contribute their quota to national development.
Yes, the program is a public lecture and NEC meeting of Man One Nigeria, the Executive Council of Man One Nigeria. Of course, the essence is to sensitize them on their roles and responsibilities, which is, of course, to create sensitization to all Nigerian youths, to ensure that people as citizens are conscious of their rights, responsibilities to the country as a whole. We have discovered that discipline among the young Nigerians is at lower ebb, and that is why it's one of the basic reasons why this gathering is being called, and to ensure that we promote that spirit of patriotism among Nigerians, where Nigerians do not think about what the country can do for them, but what they can do for the country, for its development.